I mean, are Coventry putting a season-defining run together right now? We'll get the it's too early to talk about blah, blah, blah crowd, but it's really, really not. It doesn't matter at what point in the season you win 9 games out of 10, whether that's in the first 16 rounds in the middle block or the end block. If you do that, it goes a long way to getting you promoted. 27 points in 10 games for Coventry. And as a bit of context, over those 10 games, the next best in the Championship, 18 points. So we talk about a 10-point automatic promotion gap. Let's be fair, they've put 9 of those in during this run. This is key for Coventry. The longer this keeps going, the more margin for error the Sky Blues have. Yes, you can't get promoted in round 17, but you can certainly build up a massive bank of margin for error, and that is what Coventry are doing fantastically. They won 3-2, and they actually came from 2-0 down. But this wasn't, and we're going to talk about maybe one Derby versus Watford, where the game is getting away from one team and all of a sudden it spins in completely the other direction. It wasn't really like that. West Brom were playing it quite well, and Johnston and Hegebo combined brilliantly for 2 goals, but they were breakaway goals. They played it really nicely, West Brom, to be fair. That's how you're going to have to play Coventry at the CBS. Take your chances, get up the pitch when you can. They got themselves 2 up, but Eccles before half-time, and the absolute key moment in this game was the crazy second yellow card for Jay Malumbi, who surely knew full well the second yellow was coming out when he pulled back Josh Eccles. Yes, I agree with Frank Lampard that Coventry may well have gone on and won 11 versus 11, but we will never know that for certain, and you never want to die wondering. And they'd done the hard work. They'd got the 2 goals it's probably going to take to beat Coventry this season, given they are crashing the goals in at a rate 43 in 16 games. And then they were let down by Malumbi. And look, we saw this in the Coventry-Sheffield United game where they were behind in that game, and they just came like an absolute tidal wave of attacks in the second half. And I mean, it's even more pronounced when it's 10 versus 11, and they know they're going to Middlesbrough on Tuesday night. And there was just that sense as soon as that red card came out. I said there and then, this game is not going to be a draw. Either West Brom are going to dramatically cling on and probably defend about 50 shots here, or Coventry are going to score once, and if they score once, they're definitely going to score again and win the game. That they did. Sims and Torp with the goals. And yeah, just absolutely fantastic from Coventry. We can talk about the minutiae of victories, but there's been 9 out of 10. I think it's far, far more pertinent to talk about what they are doing in terms of the race. And it is a race, isn't it? A league table. You've got to finish higher than 22 of the other teams, and you will indeed be in the Premier League. And Coventry are the hot favourites. They're just by far the most consistent and high-quality side in the division. There's big tests coming up, as we spoke about. There's 2 games against Ipswich in the next block. They go to Middlesbrough on Tuesday night. But again, you talk about margin for error. Coventry have got to the point where, with a few all right results in the other games, they could literally win none of those games, and at FA Cup 3rd round, not only still be top, but be top and clear. And sometimes in a race, you just have to get past the hard bits still out in front. And that appears to be what Coventry are doing and what they are going to continue to do this season in the EFL Championship.